Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Friday, November the 12th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, I think we're finally starting to see some results of this investigation, about the investigation. You may remember that in 2017, 2018, 2019, the media was consumed with these stories about Trump and Russia, collusion. Trump always denied it, by the way, which is interesting. Trump always denied it. But nevertheless, the investigation was going on. You had Mr. Mueller, Robert Mueller, that Mueller investigation, and you had all these attorneys working for this investigation. They didn't find anything, by the way. They didn't find anything. In 2019, they came out and they said there's really nothing here. But the stories kept on going and kept on going and kept on going. All of the stories were based on sources close to the investigation. There was never any name that came out. It was basically sources close to the investigation, people familiar with the situation. This is how all the stories were basically put together. And then, of course, they were being published every single day. And, President Trump was under attack by stories based on people close to the investigation. Well, Attorney General Barr appointed John Durham to look into all of this. And apparently, Mr. Durham is starting to come up with some results. And what we have here, I think, is going to turn out to be one of the ugliest political scandals or dirty tricks in American history. You had a document that was paid for by the Clinton campaign that was used to obtain a warrant against people in the Trump campaign. In other words, a candidate running for president was investigated by a document that has turned out to be false. And lots of people along the way put their signature on this document. Obviously, they didn't check it or they didn't read it, whatever. But this is all going to explode here over the next few months, if not sooner. And I think we're going to expose, first of all, the corruption of the Clinton campaign. And number two, at the very least, the incompetence of the media. Every one of those articles that was published, every one of those news stories that ran on TV was all based on bad information. It was all based on people close to the investigation. Nobody ever came out and said, I saw this or I saw that. And I think it's going to be very embarrassing for the media. Some people are going to be going to jail, I think. I'm pretty sure of that, because obviously some things were done here. You should never allow a presidential candidate to be investigated like this. But I think the biggest loser of all of this is going to be many in the media who invested themselves in this garbage just because they wanted to get Trump. They were so obsessed with Trump, they believed anything. Well, I think a lot of those people have lost a lot of credibility now. And we will finally get to the bottom of this so that never again, any president or any candidate for president is put through what President Trump was put through. I thought it was a terrible injustice, but it's all coming to a head. And stay tuned, because I think there's going to be some shocking indictments that will be coming out of this investigation. And frankly, I think it should happen, because something very bad happened in this illegal operation to get at candidate and then later President Trump. Thank you for watching. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye, everybody.